Well, hey there, welcome back to my net zero farming series here on Erlengrot. I'm Mighty Mike, and I do have a slurry tanker hooked up here behind the ridge track. Got to put out some manure today, trying to get it on the fields before I plant. You see it is in March and I'm down pretty low on money. I'm kind of running out here, but I think we'll be okay. Well, at least I hope we will be. I have leased this manure spreader. I ended up doing that because it is small and hopefully I won't have to use it in the future. Maybe I'll be able to use something a little larger. So I did not want to commit to a purchase. So I did just go ahead and lease it. It only requires 80 horsepower. So the ridge track is actually pulling it pretty well. You see here, I'm pretty much halfway done with this field. I've already done the field behind me, and I think I have about 10,000 liters of manure or slurry left in the tank there at the cow pen. So I'm hoping I can get done with this field. It is going to be really close. But I think at this point what I'm going to do is whatever I end up with left to do will just have to be low on fertilizer for this crop. And I have decided to go ahead and plant sorghum in these fields. And the reason I'm going to do that is because it does grow very quickly. It is one of the fastest growing crops, and the best time to sell it is shortly after harvest. So that's going to actually bring some quick cash to the table here, and that will be very useful for me at this point in time. So we're looking at mainly from a cash crop type of situation on the sorghum. So as soon as I get the fields here fertilized, I'm going to go on into April and see about getting some seed in the ground. The sorghum cannot be planted until April. So that's what we're looking at. The cows actually are doing really well. I ended up buying a TMR mixer. It is very small, but it was used actually, showed up used. And I got it for just over $7,000. So that was a pretty good price on a mixer wagon there. So we do have that now, and the cows have plenty of TMR. The only thing is I was not able to mix any straw in, but that is not a big deal. It just ended up not having any of that straw for a filler. Go ahead and get that started there, and let's take a look here. It is this little bitty Shootmaker Vertigo 120. It is very small. Basically, I can put a hay bale and a silage bale in there and some mineral feed, and it is all it will hold. If I did have some straw, I would potentially be able to put that in there, but I don't know if it would throw off the ratio. It may be too much to have a whole bale go in there. So we get back down here to the field and try and finish this up. I will have this trailer full, or tanker full, and then just a little squirt left in the holding tank up there at the cow pen. I do think I missed a spot down here. I'm going to go ahead and hit it. Let me check the map and see. Oh, I guess I did not miss anything. That's right there. I don't know if that will matter. I'll go ahead and hit it. And I do know there's a spot over here as well. We'll go ahead and get that covered. If I don't do it, it will drive me crazy. All right. Fully fertilized. Well, here we are in April, and I have some wool I need to sell. I already loaded up most of the pallets that I'd been storing, and I do have these other two pallets that I do need to get loaded up. We'll take those down to the supermarket. That is the best place for wool right now. They're actually paying just a little bit more than the spinnery. Oh, gotta clip the trailer there. And now I'm clipping the pallet. There we go. And one more, we'll go ahead and get this partial pallet full. And that way we'll have all of the pallets loaded for a nice little sale. I hope this brings quite a bit of money. I'm actually not sure how much is in a pallet of wool. And there we go, I've done it again. Alright, we'll just go ahead and move this over here out of the way. Matter of fact, we'll just go ahead and get it back in the barn. There we go. And let's take a look and see how much is in a pallet here. So it is 1,000 liters, okay. Alright, down to the supermarket we go. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut through these markers here and hop on the road. And then we'll just take the road down into town. And we are headed down to the supermarket, which I don't know where that is. Let's take a right here maybe. I believe it is beside the spinnery. And if I remember correctly, that was down here. Yeah, there's the spinnery, so the supermarket is right here. Let's see. I think we will sell it over here, it looks like. There we go. All right. Time to make us some money. So 17,000. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Very pleased with that. All right, back down here at the farm, got the seeder hooked up and it is full of seeds. And I actually have a little bit of seeds left in the bag there. So hopefully we can get through both of these fields without needing a refill. But I am not sure. I don't know how far this seeder will go on the sorghum seeds. We'll go ahead and start in this field over here. And we are planting sorghum. I'll go ahead and run around the field and get a couple headlands done. And then go at it, try and get the field knocked out. Alright, so just got done cleaning up the cedar and dropping it off in the barn over there. And both fields are planted with sorghum. fully fertilized, but now we need to run the roller over them. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect up here to the roller. Get it folded up here so I can get out of the barn here without hitting the post there. I did want to mention, and I don't know if I have mentioned this in a previous video or not, but I do want to just mention that I am going through a lot of these processes relatively quick. And the reason is my intent on this playthrough is to not necessarily show all the activities and every moment of the activity, but more about the process of this net zero experience challenge that I'm doing, and how I'm getting from point A to B and why. So that is what I'm trying to focus on here in this playthrough. So I'm going to go ahead and run around this field here, and let's take a look at the map while I'm going down this this one strip here. We'll take a look. I do have 60 sheep now. We're up to 60 sheep. And if we take a look at the map, you see fields 21 and 22 are planted, and we are taking care of the rolling need now. And if I take a look at the ground state as well, we are 100% fertilized, 95% yield bonus there. But if we come back here behind the roller, it brings us up to a 98% yield bonus. I think the only thing that we are missing would be the mulching state, and we did not have the opportunity to do that on these fields. So I'm going to carry on with the rolling and get this done. We're in April, so we have some time before harvest is ready. So I'm going to look into some opportunity and see what else is available. And before I go, I did forget to mention something. Let me go ahead and hire a worker here. I'm going to get a worker to help me out here. And I want to quickly run over here, see if we can get up the hill here. And one thing that I did do is bought this solar panel. This is the large solar panel, and I used some of the money from the silage on the last episode and bought this, and also paid down the loan. I'm down to only owing 210,000 out of the 300, so that's coming along really well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please be sure to remember to give me a like. And if you are new to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you'd consider subscribing today. I hope each of you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you back here real soon.